Hello folks, just a quick video. There's been a few things on my mind. First of all, this morning, I realised that God is not worried at all about where the church is right now. Yeah, he's not concerned about where it is because he knows the answer to it. So, okay, he can see the bigger picture. Yeah, for a while I was focused on the smaller picture, but I think for a good reason. So, okay. But the other thing that's on my mind is, well, for example, the church, they've got this worship conference coming up. And, I was thinking about maybe speak to the person who leads the worship, or has led the worship recently, the young American woman, about, how to think about how to bring personal worship, that sort of worship, into church worship. But then I thought, no, I can't. There was no point because I've tried to engage this woman in conversation and she really is not interested. So it's like, okay, then don't. Well, because, for example, if I was going to try and say, okay, I know that myself and other people probably have some incredible worship at home. Yeah, that when I spend time with God at home in worship, there's always going to be tears. Always. There's not really an occasion. If I really get into worship, there will always be tears. Always. It's always gets to the point of love and understanding. What God has done for me, and all of that, just through the songs. Because you're going to think of why songs have an impact on people. Why songs get people to that point. And certainly for me, you've got ones like, for what I went through on that 8-month stand, that song Thy Will, spot on. That speaks right into it. That song, You're the Reason, that speaks to my relationship with God now. Together, speaks about the point of fellowship, and I suppose to a certain degree my longing for that, but also my fellowship with God, and my fellowship with Yeshua and Father and the Holy Spirit in those times. And you've got unity, and again, that unity is about really, unity with God, and people seeing that you're walking in unity with God. And of course, for now, for that point about people seeing whether I am of good reputation, obviously God doing that would be useful. So again, that song is singing into that right now. And there's so many others that do that. So songs that actually speak into where you are and where you've been, very important. But also familiarity, because quite often where the tears come when I'm singing songs like that is I know the songs very well now. I know what's coming. I know what lines are coming. There's a song called God of Wonders, and there's a line in there, but I can't remember exactly what the line is, but so about Lord, show me your heart. And that's sung by Mac Powell in that song. It's something like that. It's of that sort of thing. And I know that's coming, and that does it all the time. All the time. Just knowing that bit's coming. Yeah. The same with Thy Will, knowing that the chorus is coming. Yeah. When knowing in Thy Will, the bit's coming, I've got to try and remember the words now. Talking about, I know you're good, but this is not good. And, when you get to that bit, and I think back to where I was, that works. Yeah, that works. Even now, I can feel it now. Yeah. But that's the point, familiarity. So songs that have an impact and being familiar with the songs. Because part of the problem with any church worship is when they bring a new song in. And of course the worship leaders, they practiced it, but the rest of us haven't. So we're just standing there like bloody lemons going, what on earth is this? I've never heard this song, I don't know how this one goes, and I can see the words, but that doesn't show me how the rhythm of that goes. So I don't know it. I can't get into that in any way, shape or form. Yeah. So if you're a worship leader, how do you turn what you're doing into what people do in their own worship? Now, I've then been speaking for what? Only about 4 minutes. Do you think she'd have been paying attention enough to listen to most of that? No. No. No, I really don't. Not in any way, shape or form. So what's the point of me sharing? What's the point of me trying to help her in her thing when chances are she's not. I mean, the way they see it in churches, the more I'm in church and the more I sort of am friendly and nice and whatever, the more likely it is she'll engage me in conversation. But the way I see it is, the more I go there and she doesn't engage me in conversation, the more I'm not going to give a shit whether I ever have a conversation with her ever. Yeah. So the way I see it, that's why I've never got on being in church, because the way they do things is opposite to the way I do things. Yeah, if I sort of, if I try and engage someone and that person really couldn't give a crap, I don't do that again. No. Well, maybe I'll do it once again, but that's it. I won't try again. That's it. I've tried. It really is completely over to you now, and you're going to have to make one heck of a bloody effort. Because I don't trust you now. I don't trust that you care, and all of that sort of stuff. So you're going to have to bloody show me now. Yeah, they want me to show them initially. Yeah, I want them to show me at the end. When they then say, okay, we've seen enough, we accept you, and we will actually bother with you now. I'm sort of thinking, well, you're going to have to really prove that you're worth that now. Because initially, I tried, and you basically told me to sod off. So, yeah, no. And people use the excuse, oh, but we've got a lot on the mind. So have I. So have I. Yeah, no excuse at all. Sorry. No. But that's the way they work. And it's like, okay. I don't work that way. And I have no interest in working that way. Yeah, the whole point, you've got to prove yourself over a long period of time. No. I have no interest in that whatsoever. I don't. Well, because I don't see that we have a long period of time necessarily. So, yeah. Well, and there's a lot to do. So, yeah. I'm not particularly interested in staying in the church watching it get worse and 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 worse. Only for the people would turn and say, okay, can you help us now? No. I could have helped you years ago when it wasn't quite as bad as this, but the fact that you've intentionally, waited until it's a damn sight bloody worse and then said, can you help us? No. I can't. I could have then, but now, no. You've made it a lot bloody worse now. So that's my understanding. That's not theirs though, but it's mine. Yeah. Yeah. So there you go. But as I say, Father sees things through the bigger picture. He doesn't see things as I see them, which is good. Yeah, that is good. Yeah. There you go. Bit of it rainy today. already. So not sure if I'm going out for. If I'm going out for a walk, it'd be in a different place because it's going to be mucky. So yeah, I will figure it out. Indeed. I'll be doing a bit of training later. Probably, as I said last night, I don't imagine I'll be doing chest. Well, yeah, shoulders are a bit achy. Might be better to wait until tomorrow. Give them a day's rest. Yeah, so, yeah, if I can do lower back, that'd be cool. Bit of lower back, bit of legs, that'd be good. Yeah. So that'll keep me busy for a bit of day at least. And so, yeah, give me a bit of exercise at least. If it's wet. But I still going to try and go out for a walk. I just have to see what the weather will be like. Yeah. But that was a gorgeous day. See, absolutely beautiful. Yeah. Right, there you go. So, yeah. I'm not sure if there'll be any subjects later. We will just have to wait and see. Or put it this way, yeah, I mean, certainly the issue of fellowship, there might be another subject on that. Because fellowship is so important. And when people say you've got to wait for a year or two before we're going to give you any fellowship or proper fellowship, no, that's not the way to do things. You either trust in God that this person is worth you bothering with, or you don't. Yeah. That seems to make sense to me. So there you go. So you have a fantastic day. Have a great rest of the week. We've not got much left, but yeah. Enjoy. God bless. I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.